Oh, hey there. So this is inside the house after we spray foamed, and you can tell that all the exterior walls are filled with foam and all the rafters. So basically we're living inside of an igloo cooler right now. And you can tell that this is all pretty amazing. It's pretty solid. And so if you've ever felt spray foam, then you know it's like this. And the whole cavity is filled up. Now, they also spray foam around the bathtub. So you can see they spray foam down to the floor, which sticks it to the floor, and also it insulates it so that, you know, it's going to hold temperature in there better and just feel more solid and secure. So we used to, when we set jacuzzi bathtubs, we used to set them in grout, because grout will set up and it, like, you could drop it wet into the bottom of the ocean, it's still going to set up and it's going to get hard, and it's never going to not be hard. But then we started spray foaming them in, because it's easier and more efficient and better and everything. So that's part of why you can tell these bathtubs are spray foamed in, which I think is pretty amazing. But I want to tell you a quick story about one of these jacuzzi tubs that we were doing back in the 90s, a long time ago. Statute of limitations has passed. So I was in there and I was working on the setting the tub and everything. And somebody that was working for me, the homeowner was there talking to me, which I don't have a problem with because I know what I'm doing. So I'm just like, okay, I'll talk to you. So I'm talking to the homeowner while I'm working, and I'm setting the tub and everything. And my helper comes up to me and says, hey, can you come outside real quick? And I'm like, just tell me what's going on. And he goes, I'd rather you came outside. And I'm like, look, I'm busy. Just, what's your question? And he's like, I really need you to come outside. I'm like, okay. And so I come outside, and he goes, look, I mixed the grout up too wet. It just looks like watery, like runny, you know, like diarrhea water. And I'm like, okay. He goes, Home Depot's already closed. We got to set this tub today. And I'm like, yeah. He goes, can I put grass in there? Can I mix grass in with the grout? I'm like, no, you can't mix grass in with the grout. And he goes, the ancient Egyptians did it when they made bricks. The Jews did it when they were building pyramids. And I'm like, so I start looking around. I was like, what else do we have to thicken this up? I was like, what about all that joint compound right there? He goes, already in there. I was like, really? He goes, yep. I was like, what about, and I started pointing at all the things that maybe could thicken it up. And every time I said something, he'd be like, already in there. I'm like, seriously? What's not in there? And he goes, grass. And I was like, well, I guess we could try it. And so we did. We put grass in there, and it did thicken it up. And it set the tub, and it was solid, and we never got a call back on it. So if you're ever in a bind, I wouldn't suggest that you do this like as a practice. But if you're ever in a bind and you're like, what can I thicken this up with? Grass.